today's question, we're doing it in the car.
Sorry for the noise and the shakiness of the video with our budget ass setup.
It's not budget.
We need a car
mount. Just a gorilla pod.
Basically, we need a car mount. What we've done is we've hung it upside down. We've hung a gorilla pod upside down on the
and it's one of those
review
small
mirror.
iPhone gorilla pods. So anyway, let's get.
You're gonna have to bear with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get straight into it.
Yeah. Basically, we're going to London again, and we didn't have time to film this. Blah blah. So ready? Let's go. Dear Sid and Dina, I hope all three of you are well. I'm 20 years old, 21 in July. I'm currently a first year student in the UK studying computer science. I find the course extremely hard and I don't feel I'm going to pass my first year. During the space of September and now, I met a girl. We won't name her. She is about to graduate university, inshallah, next month. She is everything to me. We have been together in a relationship for 6 months now, and my mum and stepdad know about her. However, my real father does not. I'm a bit too scared to tell him. She told her big brother about me, who's planning to tell her parents about me once she graduates. My mum thinks that I feel I'm going to fail because she thinks the girl is a big distraction to me. However, if anything, she pushes me to succeed and tells me to do better. I just feel like uni isn't cut out for me. You mean you're not cut out for uni? My mum has made it clear that if I fail uni, she will disown me.
Oh.
I spoke to my real father, who said if I end up failing uni, then it's not the end of the world, and that it just means that I have to work harder to get where I want in life. I'm really stressing about uni, and if I don't pass, who will go to meet my girlfriend's parents, and how will we get married, etc. I can't afford to lose her. She's the most down-to-earth person I have met in a long time. Please, can you give me some advice? Okay.
In a long time, like he's 40 or something.
I know. Come on. The girls you met before her were probably just high school girls. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what you're...
Sorry, I'm not looking at my phone, by the way. I'm checking the sat nav.
Yeah.
I'm just, before you guys go, why are you looking at your phone and you're driving? You're going to cause an accident.
But
okay,
if you're looking at the sat nav, you're still checking your phone because the sat nav's on your phone.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I won't know the way then.
I'm putting the heat on a little bit, okay?
Alright.
Just a tiny bit. It's a little bit cold up in here. So, you know what your real father said about it not being the end of the world if you fail uni and stuff like that? It's right. He's right. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
I mean, Dina failed 3 times.
I didn't fail 3 times. I didn't fail not once, actually.
Okay, you dropped out.
Yeah, I dropped
3
out.
times.
But actually...
Of 3 different courses.
But actually, every year attempt that I made, I passed all the exams. Just to put it out there, okay?
Yeah, the last one, thanks to me.
I could have continued on to second year. No, the last one wasn't thanks to you.
Well,
the last one, I was doing the English modules, I was doing art modules, I was doing humanities.
Okay, but I helped you out a lot.
You helped me with one tiny Photoshop module.
Don't tiny it.
Well, you didn't help me with my English
Okay,
module.
so great. I almost failed. The thing is, right, your mum...
Wait, I never made my point.
Go on.
So, he's right, you know, it's not the end of the world. However, if you're in your first year and you're already thinking of failing, it sounds to me like you're just done, you don't even want to try. You're already thinking of failing, then it's not too late to get out now. Why waste money on the fees that you will have to pay, etc., when you kind of have in the back of your head that you know you're going to fail? See, this is what I was like. In one of my courses, when I was doing religious and theological studies, I was like, yo, I only got to sit these exams because I know I'm failing, so I'm just going to drop out. And that was in my first year, and then so I saved myself a lot of fees that way, you know, and didn't waste so much time. That's if you're sure, because I wouldn't be saying, if you were in second year, coming towards the end of second year, or in third year even, I would tell you to stick it out, because you've done the bulk of it, and you can just stick it out for another year of hell. At least you'll get a degree out of it, you know what I mean? But you're just in the beginning.
It's only going to get harder.
Like, you're just in the first month, isn't it?
First year, I think first year and second year, I don't know what it's like now, because it was different when I was in uni, but first year doesn't even count to your grades.
First year is like a doddle.
Yeah, first year is just easy.
It doesn't even matter if you attend, really,
yeah.
Depending on your course.
If you're struggling right now, then there's a problem.
Yeah, so I would say, listen, your mum's not going to disown you, number one. She's saying that because she really wants you to stay, but she ain't going to disown you. If you end up dropping out, she's worried basically that you're just going to be a bum. So if you drop out and you do something meaningful, like you get a full-time job, you figure out what you really want to do, maybe you want to go traveling, maybe you just do something meaningful and prove to her that uni's not the be-all and end-all, then she won't be disappointed in you. Like my mum, my parents were worried when I was dropping out all the time, but they were okay with it in the end because they could see that I was passionate about something else and I was doing other things. It just wasn't the conventional way. So yeah. Okay,
I don't know if you mentioned this or not because I was concentrating on the road, but your mum is right about the distraction. Did you mention that?
No, I didn't mention it.
Okay, yeah, your mum is right.
Tell them from the beginning, like, so about me and you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get into it.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, right, because it happened to me. Oh, you can hear the rain. Great. It's pissing down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a duet. Should we just quickly make a duet? Ya Rab, 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 Ya Rab. Inshallah. This is how I make a duet in my head. Inshallah, Ya Rab, everything goes good and Hannah grows up to be a lovely, kind, generous girl. Inshallah, Ya Rab, moves to London very soon.
Tina's actually serious right now, by the way.
That's how I make duet in my head. I say Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya. I don't know why, but I say Ya Rab, Ya Rab 100 times.
Oh, whoa.
This is. We were kind of in a similar situation when we met.
Yes, I was going to get into that. So basically, when we were, let's just say, going out.
No, we were going out.
Yeah, we were going out. We're not going to bullshit.
I mean, we were going out all the damn time.
We were going out, but we weren't like physical or anything like that. We were just like seeing each other.
Yeah, seeing each other all the damn time.
Yeah, but, we were in uni most of the time because obviously we went there. So I was in my 3rd year and literally I just scraped it. I just scraped the 3rd year.
Because I was in my 1st year?
Yeah, I just about passed. And the reason, well, majority of the reason was this right here. I know Dina used to like push me and motivate me just like you said.
Just like your girlfriend is.
Yeah, just like great at motivating me.
Like us girlfriends, we have good intentions. We want them to do good because they're going to be our future husbands, so obviously we want them to succeed. But it's a distraction. No matter what you say, it's a distraction.
And I got distracted.
Yeah, of course.
I got completely distracted.
Your mind was consumed by it.
Yeah, exactly. And
everything I wanted.
I was sprung. I was sprung home.
Yeah, you were whipped as well.
You were whipped.
No, you were whipped.
No. So what happened was I completely messed up in the 3rd year, which was the most important year. And I just passed the whole degree, and it was because I got distracted. I was doing really well the first 2 years.
You probably would have come out with the 1st if you didn't.
Yeah, if I didn't, I would have come out with the 1st. But besides that,
you come out with a,
I don't know, like a 2-2 or a 3rd or something.
Yeah, and you failed a few exams as well that you had to retake in the end.
Yeah, and some courses I didn't even hand in. I did graphic design as a degree. Motion graphic design. And the thing is, right, for computer science and courses like this, the degree is really important. If you were say a designer or you were in design, then I would say it's not important at all because
it's mainly a portfolio.
The degree did nothing for me. And yeah. I'll be honest.
By the way, he still managed to get a very decent job in London, a few decent jobs and work.
They never asked me for a degree once. Everything I learned was at home.
And his portfolio was sick. That's why.
And it wasn't from anything that the uni taught me or anything I learned in uni. Literally, one of the first people to get a job straight away. In my course, one of the first people to get a job straight away.
And bear in mind, he graduated in Cardiff. There's no work in Cardiff, so he got work in London.
So if you're in design, it's really not that important, the degree. It's not at all.
But you're not. You're in computer science.
Computer science.
So if you want to work in that field, if you're really sure you want to work in that field, then you will have to stick out this degree. But if you're just doing it because your mum but really you're not passionate about it or anything like that, then you're probably not going to last with this degree.
I really feel...
Wait, I know people, who've been forced into specific degrees,
exactly,
like doctors, things like that, by their parents, and they're literally taking flipping years and years to pass, and they're just going through hell, and they're my age now, and they're still in flipping uni, or they've just graduated, and they're just about to start working, and it's all for their parents.
I really feel for you, because there's, just like you said, there's a lot of people out there, and I don't know why you would. I don't know your reasons for taking computer science, but you basically need to find a way that you will enjoy. Either get a full-time job, just a regular job, or find something that you enjoy and you want to make a career out of, you know, and go that route, whatever. But because it's very important for you to do that when you approach her parents. It's really important. Her dad is looking out for his daughter, and basically he wants you to be able to provide.
Yeah.
And that's going to be really important to him. So, especially if she's in her 3rd year and she's going to graduate.
Yeah.
And you're in your 1st year.
Hold up. Right, okay.
That's a problem.
Yeah, what you're going to think about is, if you are going to leave uni, what's your plan? You need to have a plan if you want to get married, okay? Because you can't just be doing nothing and your future spouse that you go to propose is graduating and probably going to be working, inshallah. You don't want her to be, you know, not that there's anything wrong with if somebody's higher in education, things like that, but
you want to be the provider.
Yeah, you need to be the provider, and for your own self-esteem and ego, if she's basically the one who's more successful, you know, because she's in 3rd year and she's working and you're still going to start, you're going to feel like shit, man. You are, isn't it?
I mean,
you're not going to be at the same stage in life, and she's not going to, you know, right now she's you know, you guys are in love and she'll wait forever and all that, but realistically, if you take another 5 years or something to sort yourself out, you know, you don't know how she's going to feel in 3-4 years if she's settled and she can afford to get her own place. You know what I mean? She might not wait. You know, you need to. So if you are going to leave uni, you need to work full time. You need to think seriously about what you are going to do. If you're going to leave uni but you're going to take another course, then you need to do that now, one that you're passionate about, so that you can graduate in 3 years.
I mean, it's pretty tough for a young Muslim man.
It is nowadays.
Nowadays, it is really, really tough with what you know, your future in-laws will expect and everything. But it's standard. Yeah. It is standard for them to do that.
As long as you're prepared for the beginning bit when you propose, and then whenever you guys, when you get married, inshallah, whatever you guys figure out, that's between you guys. Whoever wants to pay what, that's between you guys, and nobody can tell you how you guys wanna do who's paying for what. But you do need to be able to be the provider in the beginning.
So basically, you need a plan before you talk to her parents.
Yeah.
And when you have this plan, it doesn't have to be now. If you come to an agreement with her parents and they really like you and they really like the person that you are, they will wait. Yeah. You know, they will wait for you to sort yourself out so you are able to provide for their daughter.
If you feel like you cannot do this course, leave now, because it's only your 1st year. Get in another one or get a full-time job. You never know, you can get a full-time job and work your way up. You could go for an apprenticeship. You could do, it doesn't have to be uni, there are other things that you can do. You know, apprenticeship where you're learning and working at the same time, so you're getting paid.
Yeah.
There's loads of things, loads of options, but uni isn't the be-all end-all. But we're just saying, if you do want to get married now, you know, you do need to think about your future properly, especially because she's a little bit ahead of you. Also,
I mean, nowadays,
well, he's worried about if he leaves uni, who's going to go to the girl's house to ask for her hand. Why can't you get your real dad to do that?
I don't understand why you can't get your real dad to do that.
I mean, I would get my real dad. I wouldn't get my stepdad. I would get my real dad.
What I would do is, because your real dad is on the level as well, and he's all right with the uni situation, you and your real dad go to your girlfriend's parents' house, or, you know, tell your dad to give her dad a call, whatever. Yeah. And arrange a meeting, and just be straightforward. Tell him your situation, tell him the plans, tell him, you know, and, you know, she'll obviously be happy with the whole thing. If they really like you, you know, obviously they're not going to agree to marriage straight away. They'll probably agree to talking about marriage and planning for marriage. So they'll give you deadlines. So they'll be like, okay, we can just read the Fatiha now, whereas the intention is to talk about marriage, and then they'll say, an agreement, when you get a job or when you graduate, so you'll be engaged first, and then when you're ready at the next step in life, they might let you do the
Islamic marriage and then you can have the full wedding, or maybe you'll just be engaged and have the proper wedding or where you move in together and stuff. So, you know, it's not the be all end all of uni, and this girl, if it's meant to be, will still be, like, you're so worried about losing her because she's the most down-to-earth person. Trust me, there are loads of down-to-earth people, but I get what you're saying. You want to marry her, this is your future spouse, inshallah, but there's no rush. Trust me, me and Sid were together for 4 years. 4 years before we got married.
It does sound to me like, and a lot of men obviously around the world are mummy's boys. It sounds to me like you're a bit of a mummy's boy because you're really afraid of what your mum is going to be like if you drop out, and I think you really want to get your mum involved in this whole arranging the marriage thing. But listen, it's you need to get your dad involved in this.
Don't worry about your mum. She will come around and she'll get over it when she sees that you're doing something else serious with your life. She's just worried about you being a bum.
Okay, Dina's in the back taking care of Hannah, so I'll just take over for a bit and we'll just end this video because we've rambled on enough. I know we always say this, like we say it with most things, but it does apply to most things. Be patient, you know, don't rush things, and just if you really want to be with her, then you'll figure it out. Just tell her to be patient as well, and things will take time because, you know, you gotta sort yourself out and everything, but in the end, hopefully it'll be worth it. So I don't know if we gave you any advice that you can use but hopefully it all works out for you, and hopefully inshallah you guys get married and live a very happy life, and yeah.
Bye.